Hello once again, this is Neil Martin from offlinecashsecrets.com and welcome to day 3 of Video Vortex. And in video 3 today, what we're going to be looking at is how to optimize and distribute our video. Just to recap then, of course, on day 1 what we did was we sent out all our emails to different niches saying that we would provide a free video for people and get into the first page of Google. And day 2 what we actually did was we went and produced a killer video using Animoto for our potential clients, our prospects. So we've got our video now. What we now need to do is to actually optimize it for a particular keyword and then distribute it so that we can get our clients onto the front page of Google. Okay, so how do we do that? Well, we start off over our good friend Google with the AdWords keyword tool. If you haven't used it before, very useful tool. So when we get over to Google AdWords keyword tool, what we're going to do is put in some terms that are relevant to the niche and the business that we've actually working with at the moment. So we're going to go back to our physiotherapist example that we've done. What we've done here is put in a number of terms: physiotherapist, Southend physiotherapist, and Essex physiotherapist. And let's have a look at the results that come up here. Obviously, I'm in the UK, so we've got 60,500 search for physio, 210 for Southend, and 720 for Essex. Now, I cannot stress strongly enough here, what you do not want to do at this point is to optimize your video for one of the top terms. 2 reasons for that. Obviously, the more competition there is, the more terms, the more difficult it is and the longer it's going to take to get on to page 1. But more importantly, the whole reason for doing this is to get clients. So if you go and optimize somebody's video for the top term straight away, then they have no need to use your services anymore. What you need to be doing is optimizing them for something like Southend Physio. Show them how great you are, how quickly you can get them to page 1, and then go back when you have your meeting with them and say, oh, by the way, if you think that's good, 210 searches for that, 3.5 times as many searches for Essex Physio, we could do the same for you again. We can make you really big on page 1 for much more competitive terms. That's the whole reason for doing that, and we mustn't forget this. Once we've had a look at these terms, let's just go back to Google a minute. And if we look at Southend Physio, we're going to see there's 187,000 results for that. So that's a pretty good ratio. You don't want to be looking at terms that are above 500,000 or 600,000 at this point, because it's going to take you longer to get your client onto page 1 with those terms. Let's just have a quick look at Essex Physio. Yeah, 492,000 results for Essex Physio. So that's going to be more difficult, but that's the one we'll be aiming for once we've actually signed the guy up as a client. So we've now decided then that what we're going to do is optimize our video, say, for Southend Physio. What you need to be doing here is to look at a client and say, right, if you're in a district, we'll optimize for the district first. Then when we get the client optimized for the district, we'll look to optimize for the city, and then after we've done the city, we'll optimize for the state. So there's always a step up for you and a step up for them in terms of business as well. So we'll start here at Southend and then be looking to do Essex later on. So once we've decided on our terms, so Southend Physio in our case, we're going to go over to this video distribution system called PixelPipe. PixelPipe is amazing, and it's free. How good is that? PixelPipe is going to distribute your videos all over the internet for you with about 3 or 4 clicks. It's absolutely fantastic. What you're going to need to do though is come over to PixelPipe. You're going to have to sign up for an account, which is free to do. What I would suggest is that whilst you're prospecting, you have one account. When you have actually signed a client up, then you have an individual account then for each of your clients. But okay, so we'll come in here though and we'll sign in. Obviously I've already got an account, and what we'll do here is we'll look at, if basically we'll just go to add pipes, and basically what it shows you here is a list of all the different places that you can actually get your videos distributed to with, you know, just a couple of clicks. Now we're really interested at the moment in video, so if we come along here and filter by video, we'll see that all of these sites then actually are there to being able to distribute video. What I've found is that, you know, certain sites obviously carry more weight in Google than others. No more so than YouTube, because it's owned by Google, so you certainly want to be distributing your videos there. You certainly want to distribute your videos, to QEgo, and you certainly do want to distribute your videos to MetaCafe. They rank really well. Now the thing is, you're going to have an account though first with each of those sites themselves. So that takes a bit of time and a bit of work, you know, but it's well worth it in the end. If you come over to QEgo, you'll see that, you know, all of these places are free to sign up for, so you need to go over there, you need to create an account. You need to go over to MetaCafe, you need to create an account, you need to go to YouTube, you need to create an account, and so on and so on, until you've got, obviously the more places that you're distributing to, the better it's going to be for you, because you're going to get backlinks as well from all of these actual video sharing sites back to your client's site. So when you've signed up then for a number of these video sites, if we come back here, I'll show you on this one, you can see the great thing as well, look, is that you can actually sign up for a number of different, you obviously have different accounts on each of these sites. You know, it's actually limitless the number that you can actually do. Obviously each time though you're going to need to produce a new Gmail address in order to do that, which takes time, but it is certainly worth it in the end. So when it comes then down to actually distributing the video, first of all we click on quick post. We then upload our video. What I should have said was that obviously when we produced it yesterday with Animoto, once we've done that, what we're going to do then is we're going to actually save it onto our hard drive. If you've chosen the Pro version of Animoto, which I obviously recommend, then you can upgrade your video to high resolution when you download it to your PC, which is something that I would recommend as well. It just looks so much better on the web then. But it's no big problem, you know, if you can't do that. Okay, now comes the most important bit. We've chosen our keyword, which in this case is going to be Southend Physio. What we now need to do is to optimize our video to make sure that that keyword is highly searchable in Google. So what I've done is I've produced these into a notepad, and first of all, in our title we want to get our keyword in as much as possible, but still making it look legible and not completely obvious that we're keyword stuffing. So in this case we've got Southend Physio, our keyword. Key Physio is the name of the actual business itself for all your Southend Physio needs. So we've got our keyword in there twice, we've got physio in there 3 times, which is more than enough. You'll find on YouTube that title is probably too long, but I wouldn't worry about that at this point. In the body then, the most important thing, I cannot stress this strongly enough, is to have the website of the business as the very first line. http dot because that's going to provide a backlink for our business and help us with our keyword terms as well. Again, what you want to do is then put in your keywords, in a description, in an appropriate description. But again, getting your keyword in there a number of times as well. So if we come up here, so there we have physio. So in this case we've got physio in Southend, provides thorough, skilled and highly qualified physio services for people in Southend looking for a physio. So Southend and physio in there a number of times, and then what we need to do is put in our tags. Now I'd put in about 6 or 7 of these. So always worth saving them in Notepad in case you have to resubmit the post. So here we've got, let's have a look. So Southend Physio, Physio Southend. Always use the keyword in both its phrases or its connotations, if you like. So we've uploaded our video. We've chosen a title for it based upon a keyword research, which cannot emphasize strongly enough again. Do not choose the highest or the best keyword at this point. We've got to have somewhere to go. Put your keyword in your title. Make sure that your the website of your client or your prospective client is the first thing in your body text, and then put all the your keyword tags in, and it's as simple as that. And once you've done that, all you need to do is push upload, and it's going to send that video then to all of the sites down here that you have actually signed up for. It really is as simple as that, and you'll find the results will be outstanding. So that's all there is for today. Day 3, we've seen how we can choose a keyword. We can then upload our video and optimize for that keyword. Tomorrow in video 4, what we're going to be doing is looking out now how to follow up once we get to page 1, arrange our meeting, and basically cash in on the work that we've done so far. So this is Neil Martin, Offline Cash Secrets. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you in the next video.